you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose. Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're...
Hey! Green blood!
Cut.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the den. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating. In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor! It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilian are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old... By the way, where is our...
I should have gone...
Then I'll meet you in front of the palace.
Very well.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Kurt, it's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred.
I hope this island...
In order to know...
You're right.
This will be quite the chore to finish, but the commander, the transporter, doesn't want to deliver. All the...
Of course.
In the lower boroughs.
Right then.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
To my and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you. Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade,
I have come to
allow me to...
You are correct.
The Mother Cardinal...
Really? Tell me more about...
Very well. We know that your uncle...
Heresy is not... But I'm sure...
For a...
I see if your heretics are planning. I'll look in. Could you tell me anything about Ptolemy?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Ptolemy are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard.
But that...
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make good company.
The merchant is there.
Hello, sir.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant of the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
And so you're back, sir. Do you have our second payment with you?
Don't count on it. We shall return. See you soon.
There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their print...
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this
I hope nothing...
Perhaps he...
We're short of... But have no fear. We will leave without him if he...
Is he an import?
We don't need him.
He must have simply...
I doubt that, and it's been 2 days. Might I ask? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have... But the day of depart...
Be back soon, Captain.
Sir, you still haven't found your...
Have no fear.
I'm still without news of my...
Have you seen anyone wandering about?
Take a look around. As long as they don't try and set.
A smuggler?
In the port, may I ask?
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving soon.
Happy just so happens that I heard someone talking. They were making quite some ruckus. We, of course, refused it. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but we want...
What do you mean?
That's different.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
to my help! And death to the others! Things are about to get dicey! Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Can't you make an exception?
No? Sorry, sir. Move along, please. Now!
Very well, I'm going.
Orders haven't changed, you know.
Very well, I'm going.
You cannot pass. Only the Norts have access to the prison.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you ever... I hope to have kept...
And anything?
I must leave you.
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but I never thought I'd...
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that? If this is some sort
You can see for yourself that
I'm already locked up. Yes.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Lame. Have they contacted you?
You, sir? I don't really think of my clients as kin.
A real saint you are. Tell me where I can...
That works for me. They must be
If the North... Thank you.
Anytime. Come on now. Let me out. You promised. Please.
I don't have the key. Locked.
To my help! And death to the others! To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Orders haven't changed, you know.
Did you hear the bell?
The bell? Of the port authorities?
Of course. We're not in Teleme, you know. You better get going. The harbour master is ringing it. All the Nauts must rendezvous...
Damn, we didn't hear either.
Be off with you.
Damnation. We've been found. I told you that the smuggler was not worthy of our trust.
The man to which you are referring.
Have you come to deliver us to the... Please, please, we are not heretics.
In that case, why is the Inquisition...
Our only error was...
It's true.
We fled, but the Inquisition...
Tell me more about your research.
Our work.
The disciple...
The very...
With the... We want...
And?
Tearfut.
In the... He speaks of...
It was...
And this voice...
The same...
Who were you hoping would...
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the...
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text. Or
It served no purpose.
I see.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahid, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be safe.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.